all-time. They have
For
actually
DM?
played, DM and Danila, they most recently played at Meter Management. It was 2-1, and the other time that they played was Queen's Gambit Smash #1, the first edition. It was 2-0, so they've played within the last 3 months of this calendar year, and it's been close the entire time.
Yeah, Danila's got an upset in him, though. Like, I feel like his most memorable set win is that one at the Arcadian against Just Blue. So he can definitely get an upset on DM, but it's going to be a lot because DM, as we were saying in the last set, just taking so many strides to become one of the best players in the world.
Quick shout out
in recent weeks.
Quick shout out to me, and if you're watching in the chat, support your boy Danila. We got DM and Danila on hand right now on PS2.
Yep.
Yeah, and the double Witch Twist combo going to get things started. Not able to find too much more damage, but right now it's just been in huge advantage stage, right? Both these players are just blowing each other up, not really looking to scrap all that much, and instead just press their advantage, press that speed, press that movement, and just not let the other one play the game for a couple seconds.
Yep, every time one of them gets a hit, it's just their game for the next 20 or so seconds about. And right now, actually, a rare bit of neutral, and once again, finding the kill with the uppie there.
Yeah, the whiff grab from Danila just is not going to do that well, and then DM able to capitalize it perfectly with the up special from Pyra, able to get that stock.
Wow, and the side B covering for spot dodge right there. I thought that would be a good enough defensive option to get around it, but not enough there. Down air into up smash. DM is piling on the percent right now and gets another KO, 3-1 stock lead.
Danila has had a couple openings, but just hasn't quite been able to convert. And DM, much like we saw earlier with Tyler, the other Aegis in this tournament, right? Just he's playing this incredibly oppressive game, finding the neutralizers, making huge use out of down smash, something we don't see from Mythra nearly as often, just as a stage positioning tool. And where DM has made his money is off of those up specials, man. The Prominence Revolts have been unstoppable so far.
I'm sorry, can we talk about DM's punish game, that game? That
It
was
was
messed
really good.
up.
It was
Let's
really
talk
good.
about that. That was messed up, dude. He was doing like 60% every combo, killing him at like 100 every time. Like, are you serious?
Imagine going into a boxing fight between these two players, and DM just goes immediately into the match, swinging, constantly putting Danila on the back foot. Let's see how Danila can respond on this next game.
Same characters. We're locked in. It's gotta be a game. I don't know. I feel like momentum could be a huge thing in this matchup right now. I feel like DM had the momentum in the early games, the early parts of last game, and he just rode with it. If Danila can stop that a little bit, I feel like he has a better shot.
Absolutely. Taking game 2 to the small battlefield here. Looks like Danila is starting to get a bit of a better opening, but as we already saw through DM's play last game, that opening can last for just a second.
Yeah, right now it's just been the DM show, making great use of the Pyra switch to try and find an early stock, but Bats Within gonna give Danila at least one more chance to find his way back down. Still not able to find a combo starter, and gonna get caught looking for an up tilt out of crouch, and that additional time to stand before the animation can start up ended up costing him a stock.
I just have a feeling Danila's not playing confident right now. There was a moment on the right side of the stage where Danila stood still, looking like he was trying to force out a defensive option, and then when DM gave him a spot dodge, he didn't do anything off of it. I was really surprised by that. I feel like Danila's usually playing much sharper than this. I want him to lock in soon, but DM's making it really hard for him right now.
And Danila has been playing a very neutral focused Bayonetta, has taken a lot of 1, 2, 3 hits, resets, a lot of positioning combos. We haven't really seen him look for either the reads of a player like Geist, or sorry, of a player like Amaryllis, or the immense combo game of a player like Lima, a player more like Geist, who is going to just take you off the top and back again, right? That there was, with the ABKs, was the longest string we've seen from Danila so far this set. Finally going to find the stock, but a ways to go if he wants to stay in this set.
Yeah, really good spacing there on the forward smash. Like, just knowing exactly what the punish there was on a whiffed Prominence Revolt. Really great stuff from Danila. He's got a long way to go, but he's slowly climbing back.
Bat Within coming through a lot here for the Bayonetta. Both characters kind of have access to that foresight Bat Within thing, but it doesn't matter too much. DM taking another stock with the Pyra up air. Although Danila getting a little momentum here.
Hold on.
Oh, does he get the final hit of the forward air to be able to get the KO at the top?
Yeah, the SDI, good SDI plus Aegis is very skinny. Her box shifting out with an air dodge too just made it very hard for Danila to find the punish. Right now, though, it's just DM trying to keep him in the air, keep him locked in the corner, or maintain that stage because Bayo is so lethal when she gets you off stage, and that's also Aegis' weak point.
That was such a really clever up B to catch the side B for Danila, but the up tilt back air not going to connect. Good DI from DM to get it out of there, but the side B into back air is going to do it. 45% for Danila. This is his game to take. He's got the momentum.
This is a lot better from game number 1. The first game ended with just under 2 minutes. Now we're about to reach 3 minutes. It looked like DM early on in this game was about to have a repeat, taking the stock in less than a minute, but now they're playing a little bit of a slower game. Danila's able to adjust a little bit more, getting these kills this time around. DM trying to find his way in, though.
And one of the things that DM has taken advantage of repeatedly against Danila has been Danila's very aggressive use of double jump. We see a lot of double jumps early, a lot of double jumps when above DM, and burning those resources, DM has just empty hop to wait it out and then found a juggle when there's no tools left for Danila to escape with.
Yeah, not a lot of tools to escape with and not a lot of percent to give. Can Danila get this game, though? That was so crazy. Was that up B into down air? Is that what I saw there?
I think you
Doesn't
did.
matter because DM gets the up tilt, but I feel like Danila was trying some cool stuff at the end of that game. There was a point where he tried to do jab into forward smash, and that's how I knew he was playing well because he was going for reads like that, but didn't quite come off and wasn't able to get that game. But Reverse 3-0 is still on the cards. I'm feeling like every game Danila's got a little bit better, so if he gets one, possibilities there.
Yeah, and this is the first time they're playing a best-of-5 set. The other 2 sets that I mentioned before, those were only best-of-3. So now you got to really see, is DM's competitive nature, is DM's competitive experience going to just shine through? Is this going to be a 3-0, or is Danila going to shine through and try to make this a reverse 3-0?
And the early witch time, not something you see Bayonettas do often, is going to lead to a huge string. Danila looking for the reset into an extension there that could have been a stock, but instead only going to be 53. Still a good chunk of change, but a character like Aegis can make that up in a heartbeat.
DM is playing with a lot of momentum from that previous set coming into this. It's just the question if Danila can slow it down in time, and I mean, play by play, moment by moment, DM just keeps running with the momentum.
Yeah,
Up tilt? Ooh.
I was going to say I love Danila's up tilt on reaction. It's such a huge, not just combo starter for Bayo, but also an anti-air, right? You can use it to trap platform on landing, bait them into fast fall, and then find a punish. The one thing up tilt can't do, though, is get away from Pyra dash attack or save your stock. And so Danila gonna lose the first one in this game, but this is the closest game of the set early on we've seen so far.
Yeah, but even though it's close, we've seen throughout the set, Danila struggling to find kills, much like Bayonetta usually does. Finds it right there with a really nice back air.
Yeah, Bayo struggles to find kills off stray hits unless it's down air or back air, but Danila finally able to do so. I like the implement of the crouching, just mix DM up on where that hurt box shift is going to be. Implementing the grabs more too, because DM has been very patient with trying to catch you out on shield, and both players' SDI has been fantastic, but just and neither one has been able to find the clean kills they've been looking for.
About 100% to make up here for Danila. Does get a combo started. We'll see how much this one can do.
That
actually could kill,
yep.
and that one
No!
not quite gonna do
Are
it.
you serious
That was
right
too
now?
cool, though. It doesn't matter if it killed. That was so cool.
Check the modifier.
I was going to say
No.
that.
No, I checked the
The
modifier.
parry? The parry?
Okay. What is going on? We just saw 2 insane plays from both players back to back. It's like there's nothing even doing.
Man,
Analyze there.
It is the invitational atmosphere. These two players are locked and loaded, ready to go. DM wants to try and lock up that winner's side exit from pools in his mind, right? Just beat Blitz. It needs to beat Danila here to give him that room to lose against Sharp. So wants to close it out with a clean 3-0. Danila, though, not wanting to go down without a fight. His adjustments have started to work. He just needs to avoid a couple more hits. So when it's on the line, you know, these two players feel it, and that's why we're really seeing the clutch come out.
Yeah, for sure. I would like to see a clutch kill move here from Danila to bring it down to the last stock, but I don't know if DM is going to give it to him. He's making it really hard for him to hit him right now. Very ambiguous with his movement. And now he's got Danila off the stage, tries to go for a downer to end it all, but not going to get it. Danila with the grab, mashes out, and oh my god, anything could happen there.
He was trying to find a DI up on the grab release there to put you in a platform tech chase and find a tech chase after that. But Danila's looked for that a lot. Instead of just putting a back throw, put you to the corner, right? Utilize the fact that Bayo is so good at edge guarding, and Aegis really struggles sometimes in those corner situations off stage. We haven't seen Danila quite play to the win con effectively enough, and that is the preeminent reason that DM is going to take it with a clean 3S.